To quote Arnold Schwarzenegger from the movie Predator, he is one ugly motherfucker. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email. That's right here. But today, we are going to talk about this Paid in America album, which comes to us from J-Coop and Last Name Good. Now, J-Coop is the MC on this project who comes out of Southside Atlanta, and Last Name Good handles the production while representing Macon, Georgia. So I was actually looking forward to checking this one out because you might recognize J-Coop's name. He actually made my top 10 indie list back in 2015 with the #1 spot. So I expected him to come with the heat again, and he damn sure did. So this project will probably be on my list for 2017. And one of the main things I like about this project is how the topic of money is explored from many different angles. I mean, on the surface, if you just skim these tracks, you might think, oh, he's just rapping about money, more money talk and bragging, wanting finer things, etc. But it all ties into this idea of the album, which is called Paid in America, spelled with 3 Ks. So you are going to get a bit of social commentary on here. But what I mean about how the topic of money is explored from different angles, it all starts off with the very first track, America, where Coop is rapping about how people will do crazy, shady things for money, including murdering people and hurting their family. But then it gets a bit lighter on Red Light, which is just a get money hustle anthem with this really dope ass ice cream truck sample. This just made it one of my favorite tracks. The beat on this is so damn icy, and the way that Coop floats over it is damn near flawless. So you get those couple of money tracks, and then with the song Just Got Put On, this is more like a got money anthem because Coop is spitting these celebratory bars about representing for his team and putting them on. This is another track with the icy beat. I really love the running keys, sparse hi-hats, and deep bass. And Kaioshin is on here with a very simple but effective hook. I could see people at shows just singing along to how they got put on as well. It just has that very simple and catchy feel, which is exactly what you want from a hook. So all these tracks here are a little bit more lighthearted, just about getting that money up and what you got to do to get some money. But then things get much more deep on some of these other songs, like Tupac and Guwap, where J-Coop is actually rapping about some of the things that Black Americans have faced and continue to face, you know, coming from this history of slavery and oppression and still dealing with some of this bullshit today. So I really appreciate on that track how he's covering some social commentary, getting a little bit political, as you would expect when you see this Trump is a devil cover. And that track has some dope production as well, with this twangy guitar from Sensei Bueno and Marissa Janine adding some decent vocals. So that had a very unique sound, and I appreciate once again that he was bringing some content. And hell, even on Heavy Hearted, he's bringing some personal content because he's spitting about the value of life, love, and family, while also sharing with us the story of how he lost his grandfather. So you do get a bit of a connection with J-Coop there because he's telling you something that's very important to him and letting you into his life, and that does help tie together this whole project. I just think the idea of this is really dope because it's all about getting paid in America. Again, with those 3 Ks, you got all these different struggles and things you have to face, but you still get some of those fun, upbeat tracks where you're sort of celebrating the money you have, trying to get that money up and the success. I also need to mention Abib Jalil absolutely kills it on Need That, man. He has this very aggressive vocal style, and he's actually rapping about how when you come from a place where you don't have a whole lot, obviously you're going to want some of the finer things. So again, this topic of money is really being explored in different ways. So it all ties together. And this whole project, I think the presentation of it is just really dope. I think it was a genius idea just to be paid in America and have all these different topics. But my favorite track has got to be Devil Wears Green. This shit is so damn elegant with those strings that sound like something out of Beauty and the Beast or Symphony of the Night, like Alucard is going to transform into a bat and be flying around this bitch. Love those strings, man. It's actually preceded by an interlude called The Interludes of Passion. I believe that's what it is. I'll scroll across the screen because I might have said it wrong. But this one just has this sexy succubus on here talking all kinds of shit, and then that string production actually carries in to this song Devil Wears Green, where we got J-Coop just rapping about how he's trying to face all these demons, different obstacles and bullshit in his life, and his cadence really matches what he's rapping about because he kind of sounds like a man who's dealing with pain and is pushed to the edge. This track is just really dope. I love those nice vocals from AE. I think she did a great job, and Truth Hayes also adds some deep vocals on this track. So just everything on this song comes together really well, and make sure you check the video for it. I'll actually post the little mini movie to Paid in America that they made because it looks really great, and it includes a couple of these songs in video form. So I really don't have too much to complain about with this project, man. I think it's really dope overall. Love the presentation, love the content and the concept, And the only track on here I didn't care for is Get Away with Ron Shirley II. I mean, this is just a bonus track, so it's not really on the album, but it is, but it isn't. And this is just Coop spitting some game at a girl. Ron Shirley has some decent vocals. Not an all-out bad track, but you can see why it's a bonus because it doesn't really fit into the project. And there's actually another bonus track called Culinary Arts, which also doesn't really fit into this project, but it's a nice wavy little track with some decent bars. So it wasn't too bad, but Get Away is definitely my least favorite. Overall though, I'm going to go with the 4 out of 5 here because I don't have too many complaints. It's short, it's cohesive, the content throughout this is very nice, he gets personal, he's rapping about money from all these angles and just the issues that people face within America, not just black people. I mean, it really does deal with a lot of that and just his experience as a black man and his friends and family and people around him. But I mean, anyone can take something from this project. So I really like what he was doing on there. The overall presentation was cool. Once you see that video, you'll see what I mean. They got some good cover art as well. Everything here just came together. So a 4 out of 5 seems fair to me. Another dope release from J-Coop, and of course Last Name Good handling the production, doing a fantastic job. So you guys check it out for yourself and then hit me up in the comment section with your thoughts because I want to know what you think about this one. Now you also want to be sure that you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff where you like my videos, you share them, you follow me on Twitter, you retweet the videos, and of course, man, you got to be sure to subscribe to the channel and check out the Facebook page, man. Go over there and click like as well. So thank you for watching, and once again, I will see you next time.